Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Cronos The New Dawn. I've really been enjoying this game. If you're a Dead Space fan or even a Calypso Protocol fan, you'll definitely enjoy this, and so far it's been pretty good, so I recommend it. And it's one of those games where you don't really know much going in and you're just learning as you go along, so it's like really rewarding to read all the lore and get all the information you can. But playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 using ray tracing, or at least hardware ray tracing. Frame generation is on, multi-frame generation is on. It doesn't specify what kind of multiplication is being used, but we anticipate it's about 3x based on the performance. DLSS at the quality preset, also using epic settings, no motion blur, no chromatic aberration. Okay. I can see Ripper in the comments saying, "Good day. What's your cooking today?" Not much, mate. I'm just gonna play this, I think, for a little while, because this is the game I'm playing at the moment, and then just gonna enjoy a good day of sport. We've got boxing, we've got Formula 1, so yeah, pretty happy. And I think we got football back as well. I've got to double check. So yeah, good day of sport for me and some computer games. Okay, so what is the objective? We need to find the target, Edward Wieniewski. It's very hard to pronounce his Polish name. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this game is really about. It's snowing now, so the whole environment's changed since the last time I've been outside. Now I've got to find a way inside this building, but you need to get the key first. Since it's been snowing, I haven't seen any enemies outside. Maybe they don't like the cold, I'm not sure. Just gonna have a look around. What is this? Ginek Liz is a huge skmuck. So Ginek is the one that has the key. Chandra, or I can't pronounce that name. 449 says, "Hello there, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in." Not too sure why all the comments are doubling. That's a bit interesting. Every single time someone posts a comment. Maybe it's because I'm on, I don't know. I really don't know why the comments are doubling. That is strange. Let me see if I close my streams. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I'm not sure. Give me a sec. Possibly, I don't know. Sounds good. You need to play Silent Hill 2. Need to play Silent Hill 2 today because since that's what I'm playing, I just have minimal time. Hey, Silent Hill 2 is good. I had a really good fun with that game. Really good game. Confusing at times, but still really good. I'm glad they remade it. Okay, we're in the right place. Ripper says, "I also bought some new indie horror titles that I'm planning to play." Yeah, just gotta make sure you grab them deals when you can, and not only that, there's always have something that you want to get yourself into. Me, I'm not short of games. Honestly, I've got a bit of a backlog, to be honest, but I've beat quite a few games this year already. But I try to play no more than 2 games at one time, just not to get bored, and also to actually get something done. Disorder says, quarantine my ass, what's the use for it if no one follows the rules? And yeah, I read this already. Okay, let's get out of here. I think there's like another basement that I need to go down. This game is so unbelievably dark at times. Oh, this is the way in. Okay, wrong way. So there's that downstairs and there's like another one I gotta find. I remember. Yeah, I think it might be this one. DQDIN 9426 says, why do so many people suddenly play this game? Haha, I played it when sorry, I think I'm missing some of my comment. Give me a second, because I'm like reading your comments. There's like some words I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing a little bit. It says I played it when it was released and thought it was pretty good. I mean, not everyone bought the game at release. I never bought it on release because there was like 3 games released this month. When this came out, Borderlands 4 came out, Dying Light The Beast came out, and then this came out. So like, maybe that's the only game you bought that month, which makes sense. But I bought 2 games. I wasn't going to buy 3. And I said, I'll get to this when I can. And now I've just got around to it. So it's not a thing of no one liked it. It was just like, poor timing to release it. Why release it when there's 2 other games being released in 1 month? Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, there's got to be another way out of here. But it's a good game though. I'm glad I bought it in the end. The only reason I kind of put it on the back burner is because it's one of those games where it didn't seem as mainstream as the rest, so I kind of wanted to prioritize like the mainstream offerings rather than like the indie, or the less popular, should I say. This is this Gimmick guy, Gimmick Liz Botnik Roku 1973. He's the one who made the shelter, so everyone owes him some thanks. ADHD Warlord says, damn early start, mate. Not for me. I'm usually up by 5 AM every morning. I'm not one to sleep in. I know it's cold now, so you kind of want to stay a few extra hours in bed, but honestly, like for me, once I'm up, I need to do something with my time. I just get bored. I am confused. I remember being in this place and there was something, there was like loads of these things that kept killing me, but it's like I'm lost, but I'm not. I know I'm in the right place, but I haven't gone through the right door. I just gotta find the right way. Alright. Let's keep looking. Can't go through here, or can we? No, we can't. I'm just gonna call you 9426. Says, oh yeah, I forgot about the release window. Christoston 4602 says next year it's gonna be epic as far as releases go. Yeah, I mean, can't remember too much about the Game Awards, but there's a lot of 2026 releases. I think we've even got official date for Grand Theft Auto 6 now, haven't we? So I think it's in November sometime, so it's be interesting. Okay, this is the way I was meant to come. I need to be ready for a fight now. Hopefully my comments don't crash today. Last time I streamed, there were some issues, but so far it seems to be okay. Ripper says, reminds me, does the game have a map? I don't think it does have a map. It doesn't. I haven't seen one, at least. and it's annoying, but at the same time, if it adds to the difficulty, it makes you want to kind of pay attention more, read things more. Then if that's part of the game, then so be it. I'm just looking around for extra stuff. I don't always go straight away to the waypoint. I kind of like to try and get extra stuff. Yeah, thought there would be something waiting for me here. Yeah, this is the guy I lost to because I didn't have to kill him. I don't get this one, so I'm just gonna use everything I can to kill it. Man. Yeah, that one was weird. It was like, it was only vulnerable to the stomach area, to the abdomen, so even if you shot it in the head, which is usually the weak spot, it was like fully armored, so that's probably why I died to that the first time. Christoston4602 says, have you played the Stalker 2 update yet? Everyone is saying it's great and it looks much better. Gotta check it out. I will at some point. I haven't really had the time for that. But yeah, that's on my list for sure. ADHD Warlord says, fair enough. Sounds cozy though. World is still quiet and gaming always a nice getaway. It is. It's always a good way to just immerse yourself into something else. Damn it, I'm in a bad situation right now. I've barely got any health. I've got nothing that I can use to fabricate any health. So I need to find somewhere I can heal up. What does this say? Open your eyes. My eyes are open. So many corridors and turns, and you never know what's on the other side. I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on. Maybe this is the way I came in. Okay, I think this is the way I came in, to be fair. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not gonna go through there yet. Let's have a look around here. And it's just like amazing here. That's the one I just killed. So what's down here? Ripper Joker says the game is brutal. Also, you get a lot of damage despite the suit. Yeah, it appeared that the suit doesn't really do much to protect you. It's not that robust, but hey, it's definitely necessary. I just got to do a better job of dealing with anything that comes at me a bit quicker. So at least the game keeps you thinking in that regard. There's a healthy mix of enemies, and that keeps things a little bit more fresh. Okay. Is there anything left down here for me? Maybe I'm missing something. Just gotta pay attention because I feel like I'm going around in circles now. So I need to stop and assess where I've traveled. Okay, I'm gonna go down here because maybe this isn't the way I came in, but I feel like it was, but we'll just double check. Yeah, this is definitely not the way. This is the way I came in for sure. Okay, so we go in here. I just want to mention I am trying some experimental settings with my CPU, so if there's a crash, it's probably because of that, but more than likely it'll be fine, but sometimes you never know. So these are not my usual settings. Been playing with my F-lock a little bit. Okay, so we killed the monster. There's a light shining right here. Is this the guy? Maybe he's got a key on him. Let's go and look. Because why is this flashlight pointing at this dude? That kind of suspicious to me. Yeah, this is it. The key once held by a building's caretaker. Okay, so this is a shelter key. We can leave now. Just typical. I need to get out of here now. Yeah. Yeah, so memory tuning to a degree. I'm not really testing the, not tuning my timings. I'm not changing my actual megahertz speed. It's just more the F clock, which is basically memory related. So generally you want to have a 1-to-1 ratio. But if you do overclock your memory integrity a little bit, you do get like better boost to 1% lows, and some cases better performance, some cases less, but most of the time you get better. So I was just trying to find how far can I push my F clock before instability. That's basically what I'm trying to find. I've got it right now at 2067, and it seems to be okay. Browsing and doing everyday tasks are fine. I haven't really gamed too much since doing it, so there could be an issue. But now I'm aware of how to take out that first enemy that's fully armored. I can get the key and get out with minimal damage, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll try not to die again. ADHD Warlord says, do you change anything in Nvidia, such as changing scaling to GPU over default display, etc.? No, I don't. The only thing I change in my Nvidia control panel literally is maximum performance on the power section, and that's it. And that's pretty much it. I don't do anything else. Like, there is really nothing more to do. Yeah, I don't think I'm going the right way here. Reprojacker says, always wanted to ask why you switch your Asus board. My Asus board, if just was stuck in a boot loop, it wouldn't cycle. So when I got the 9950X 3D, I put it in, it just wouldn't boot. And sometimes that happens to Asus boards, I don't know why. So I said, okay, what the hell, this is a good time to go to X87E. So I just went to X87E and haven't had any problems since then. But there was no need for me to change the board other than I couldn't use it, it wouldn't work. So it's one of those things. Sometimes upgrading can be a pain in the ass. Not everything always goes to plan. So it was like an unnecessary expense, like, but it's fine. I mean, everything's working now, and I couldn't be happier with my setup, to be honest. I've got everything I want when it comes to PC hardware. I don't really want for anything. Got 64 gigabytes of RAM, and looking at RAM prices, I won't need to upgrade for a while. So yeah, I'm good in all sections. I got a dual setup PC, dual PC setup when it comes to live streaming as well. So my live streaming experience is awesome. This game could crash right now and you guys would still be here, because I could calmly explain to you that something went wrong. I'll reboot my PC, the gaming one, and continue. You don't have that luxury when you're on a single PC. Something goes wrong like that, your whole stream goes. So, and it just gives you better privacy too. You don't want to have to log into something, or maybe something gets shown that you'd rather not, but on your streaming PC you're not seeing what I'm doing behind the scenes, so it's a lot better as an experience. Okay, where the hell is this place? It's like another place you can kind of walk down and then search. It's kind of like where you get the key, where you get into the shelter, but it's not. It's like an apartment building or something. ADHD Warlord says, what about Windows? Do you mess with page file size, turning off core isolation, adding game XC, security settings, turn? Wow, that's a lot of questions, man. I turn off memory integrity. I don't really care about the page size filing. Don't really care about that. To be honest, I've got enough memory that I don't even need to have one, but there's still advantages for having it regardless. I just kind of leave it. It's not really something I worry about. There is also one thing I do in the Nvidia control panel. Like, so you've got control over your saved cached file size. So it's usually at default, but it doesn't specify what default is. So I put my page in my cache file size to 10 gigabyte limit, and that's a lot of size for caching textures. So other than that, I don't do anything. Here it is. Finally found where I need to go. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try and get some revenge this time. What else have we got here? Christiston 4602 says, I just got into PC gaming a few years ago. I got my PC whenever before United releases. I've never updated my BIOS since getting it. 2022, should I update it? It really isn't. Look, even when it comes to updating BIOSes, the manufacturer of your BIOS will say, please don't update your BIOS. If everything is working okay, please don't update your BIOS. Unless there's a specific reason why you need to update your BIOS. Maybe there's a new CPU generation coming out and you need to update your BIOS to be you know, compatible with the new CPUs. And if you've got no issues with stability, you've got no issues with anything with the system, you should just leave it. There really isn't a reason to change that. Sure, there may be some improvements with the update, but most of the time, unless you're like a serious overclocker, it's not really gonna affect what you do. So I would say leave it. If everything's working, don't touch it. Unless you've got like an Intel CPU that then you should be on the latest microcode, just so you can have peace of mind that your CPU is not damaging itself. Come on, I got something for you. Now, this guy's got some reach. Alright, I've got plenty of ammo, I just haven't got plenty of health. So when I do get this key, I need to remember the way I came in and just run. I just set the Nvidia cache. I want to give it way overkill, but still, yeah, you'll never... Look, I benchmark quite a bit, and the amount of games you need to play to get anywhere close to that is ridiculous. You probably don't even own enough games to do it. So it's good to be, you can do it of course, but it's not something that you'll see any difference with unless you literally try to benchmark every game you own in the same week and had to have all those checks as cached. Other than that, you're never going to get anywhere close to that 10 gigabyte limit. Alright, let's grab the key and get out of here. There's got to be something in here that I can heal myself with. Yeah, this is the wrong way. and back on myself. This is such a confusing place. So I go through here, find the torch, grab the key, try to escape. There's nothing down here. Here's a torch, that means the key's here. So all I need to do is turn around and run, basically. Get the hell out of here. Ah, these things are pretty quick, quicker than I thought they would be. There's the cat, let's follow it. Where did it go? There it is. Usually it has something to heal you. Nothing. Usually I get something to heal me. Well, I do actually. Oh, I actually had a core this time, so they always give you something different. Sorry. ADHD Warlord says, do you spend a lot of your free time gaming? Not, to be honest, I don't game that much anymore. I spend more time watching sport than I game, that's for sure. But when if I'm like really super into a game, then yeah, I'll put some hours in for sure. Like when I first started playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'd play that game at least 4 hours a day when I had the time. Why the hell did this just ring and stop? I don't get to answer the phone. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the shelter now. Sorry, let me just read some comments. Ripper Joker says, I see MSI started to fail to train and got stuck in a boot loop as well. Resetting the memory module fixed that, but it happened a week ago or so. Yeah, I mean, with this BIOS, what I like about it is, say you mess up your memory overclock, it just leave it for like 5 minutes at the boot loop, and then eventually it will, like, the motherboard will realize it's like an overclock failure or whatever, and then it will just boot you back to these safety settings, and then you can just get straight back in. You don't need to pull CMOS battery, you don't need to pull any memory, it will just do it by itself, which is pretty good. Most of the times you have to find another way.
Entering the shelter. The target must be close.
Hopefully we can find something in there to heal me. Can you hear someone humming? Come on, man, you lot, give me a break. Alright. We got some hostiles in here. I just need to get something to heal me, and I feel a lot better about my chances of survival. You know, for a shelter, it doesn't seem like you've prepared much in here. I don't really see any food or anything. Ripper Joker says, nah, in my case, was failing to train entirely the memory no matter what speed. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to buying an MSI, anything MSI, to be honest. because of the RMA experience I had with my 4090. That rubbed me the wrong way. Potentially it was just the retailer's fault as well as the manufacturer. I'm not too sure. Basically, anything that goes wrong, if you have an MSI product and it needs RMA, it's going to get sent to Poland. Poland's really, really close to us, so it's like a ferry away, or like a, you know, one flight, like less than an hour, so it's not far. But I had to wait over 3 weeks or even maybe a month to get my 4090 situation sorted. So that really, really annoyed me. So I said, you know what, and what was even more funny is, if I spent the extra money on an Asus ROG Strix, I would have had my replacement within 24 hours, because the retailer has a special agreement with Asus. If they do the RMA in-house and they find the problem, they send your card back. You don't have to wait for the card to get sent back, but Asus just authorizes you to get a brand new one straight away. So now I've just bought Asus cards, so if this 5090, something happens to this 5090, I'll get a brand new one the next day. Like, as soon as they've diagnosed that there's an issue and that my warranty is still intact, I'll get a replacement straight away. So that's why I kind of pay the extra money for Asus now. It's just better. Yeah, it's Scan. Scan's the only one with that policy, but it's worth it.
Did you get the... Ah! Stay away! Stay away from me!
Compose yourself.
Please, please don't hurt me.
I'm not here to harm you, woman.
I'm not here to harm you.
What are you? What do you want?
Edward Vishnevsky. Where is he? Is he keeping you here?
What? Keeping me here? What are you talking about?
Keep your hands off her, you! I was right all along! I knew you were real!
Edward, are you crazy? Do
No,
something!
listen! It's the government! It's one of them!
One of them? Not this again. I've had it. Fuck this bullshit!
Angela! Angela, stop! What are you doing?
I should never have come here with you.
No,
Let her
Angela!
go. She can't be saved. She does not matter.
But it's dangerous outside. The disease! Everyone outside is exposed! That's why I brought her here!
It wouldn't change anything. She does not matter.
She matters to me! I wanted to protect her! At least her. To preserve one thing dear to me in this whole wide fucked up world! Ah!
Oh, you got yourself an Astro? Congratulations, man.
Government said
That's what I wanted, but they never had it in stock at launch, so I had to. I went to the launch event, pre-ordered on the day in store, and I still never got it. So I ended up getting it, like a different card, a lot later.
Preserving.
Yo, what the hell? I thought I was meant to be a good guy. Like, what the hell did she do to him? We're getting all of his memories now or something? Repidraker says, I guess all of us at some point had a bad experience with RMAs, but generally speaking, never had a bad situation at base ticket and he refused the RMA. Yeah, I mean, as long as followed all the rules, I've been okay.
Target extraction completed.
Damn.
Essence acquired.
Like, I thought I was a good person. We really just killed this dude?
Time for the ascendance sequence. Heading to the terminal.
New essence collected. Extracted essence will affect for traveler. Press back to access. Okay, essence acquired unit, whatever, extraction occurrence. Effects that deal more damage against burning enemies, so that's what we get. That's interesting. I didn't know that essence actually gave you advantages in a fight. Okay, we're gonna find something to heal me up. I've been at critical health for a while now. So what is the aim? Set the essence for the ascendant sequence. Alright, let's do it. Ripper Jack said, my bad experience was similar to as yours. It was weeks for a replacement and it was an Asus Strix 3090. But that situation was my doing. Oh, that's when you like lapped the core or whatever you did. I'm not too sure, but worked out for you in the end, didn't it? So, hey, lesson learned. Sometimes, for me at least, in the UK, the only this is why I was kind of sad that EVGA stopped making cards, because they were the only company that you could put a water block on your GPU and still maintain your warranty, whereas people say Asus will do that for you now, but in the UK it's kind of like, it seems like it's discretionary, so I'm not really looking forward to putting any water blocks on any of my cards anymore, because these cards are so expensive now. If something does go wrong, no fault of your own, let's say my 12 volt 16 pin cable melts or something and I had a water block on it, Asus can say, well, your warranty is void because you you know, you opened the card or you removed the sticker or whatever, and then I lose out on $2.5 grand just because I wanted to put a water block on my card, and which I installed correctly, but then the 16 volt cable decided to melt or something. So that's the reason why I just don't really want to put a water block anymore, even though I've got a really big radiator and I could have amazing temps. It's just that reason alone, so I'm not going to do it.
Angela, what's going on at the Steelworks? All that stuff I was rambling about, it started whether you believe it or not.
Listen, I don't think this is a good idea. You're scaring me.
They've begun experimenting on people. This martial law is simply to keep everyone in line. People are disappearing, Angela. We're being monitored at all times.
Edward, you sound like you're having an episode. I'm worried about you.
Then stay with me.
I have encountered an unknown anomaly. It's unclear to me of what nature it is. I have no data on it. It seems to resonate with the essence.
ADHD Waller says, are there any games that you're looking forward to? Yeah, the new Cyberpunk, the new Witcher game. I think we're getting a Witcher 1 remake with the Unreal Engine 5 engine at some point, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to think what else I'm looking forward to. What's it called? Is it Phantom Zero Dawn or whatever it was? That kind of Souls-like game. I'm looking forward to that. That looks pretty cool. Trying to think what else. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Corsair RMx when we get that on PC eventually. Trying to think what else really. There's one or two, but not too many. I swear, the older you get, the less things you like, man. I'm pretty like I will give everything a chance, but I'm not impressed very easily. I'll put it that way. I've seen pretty much everything now. So, like, when a game really grabs my attention and really wants me to play it all the time, that means it's done something different. There's a lot of games that this feels like I'm going through the motions. Like, I was playing, what was it? I think it was Doom, The Dark Ages. And yes, it's technically a good game. It feels a little bit different because it's so much more open than the rest of the Dooms. But it just felt like I was just going through the motions. It just kind of felt like, oh, you got to get to this point and kill everything and you're in the next level. It didn't feel intriguing in any way. So there are games that just don't do much for me. Crimson Desert's another one that looks interesting. And I like RPGs, so yeah, that's one. Alright, let's save it. ADHD Warlord says, how about the vampire game? Same makers as Witcher 3 and one of the devs from it. Forget the name. Was it I know which one you're talking about, but is it Vampire Masquerade 2? I've got the first one. And I still haven't played it. I bought it ages ago, just haven't got around to playing it. So there's still a backlog of my own stuff. The number 2 is meant to be better than the first, but at the same time, yeah, I might pick it up in a sale or something, I don't know, but I'm not in a rush to try that one out either. Alright, let's try and heal up, shall we? Alright, we're finally healed. I don't feel nervous anymore. Let's pick up another fuel pack. There's got to be a fuel pack I can get around here somewhere. Why does this place look so familiar? I've been here before. Yeah, we're finally back in an area that I'm familiar with. To get the fuel pack, I know where I gotta go. I gotta go up here, I think. And then there's a room on the left. Unless something's changed, there's like a room up here where you can get like a free fuel pack. I think it's this room. Christoston 4602 says Resident Evil 9 Phantom Blade 0 Blood of Dawn. Oh yeah, Dawnwalker. That's the RPG focus on. I've watched a few gameplays on their channel. It looks good. I think I'll enjoy that. So Resident Evil 9, everything you listed apart from Wolverine, and I'm not too sure what the Fate Keeper is, but all the games you listed I'm interested in. But I don't know what the Fate Keeper is, but I might have to check it out. Okay, we're good. So we're back here again. I've got the bolt cutters. Maybe I can go somewhere new that I've never been before because of that, possibly. Let's have a look around. ADHD Waller says, yeah, I hope Wolverine game is good. From what I've seen, it looked terrible, like to the point that I didn't even think they were going to release it. So I'm not optimistic about that game. And don't get me wrong, as far as X-Men goes, I love Wolverine, but the game looks terrible.
Organic compounds, such as wood or biological tissue. Orphan bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation. My observations also suggest that incineration is a proficient way to remove organic accumulations, which I named biomass. The torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate. Such is our calling.
ADHD Water says, how about the James Bond game? Looks alright. Yeah, it does look okay, actually. You're right about that. I just forget about some games, man. The James Bond game, I'll definitely give that a chance. I mean, nothing has entertained me more than GoldenEye back on the Nintendo 64 days. That was just amazing. But yeah, a modern day GoldenEye, also I'm a modern day James Bond game. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a try, as long as it's not like cheesy and repetitive. Ripper Dragon says Gollum situation, that Wolverine game. Yeah, Gollum, I don't even know why they bothered to release that. That was, didn't they release that game and then the studio shut down like straight away? Like, I just think some developers just need to read the room. Like, who the hell would want to play a Gollum game? Come on, man. Christoston 4602 says that James Bond game does look good as well. Yeah, it does. It looks okay. Like, I've watched quite a few trailers for games that are coming out, and graphically and like the gunplay and stuff, it looks pretty cool. So definitely one you can definitely check out, and let's hope for the best. I think, to be honest, I think game devs have such a hard time because I watch a lot of these trailers, and rather than people praising the game for doing something different or just great looking good, often the compliments don't get any further than something like, oh, I hope it's this, I hope it's that. It's never direct, this looks good and I can see myself buying this. It's so harsh on the devs, man. I would hate to be a dev in this day and age because people are just so ungrateful, and it must be hard trying to please everyone what just doesn't really appreciate things. I can't remember the last game that people just loved it completely. I think Arc Raiders was a surprising one. I played the open beta and I actually found myself kept going back to it. I said, yeah, I think I actually like this game. So Arc Raiders was an interesting one. I didn't think I would enjoy that, but it's actually pretty cool. Because now, like, I prefer to play solo, because when you meet a player and you're solo, most times people will say, look, don't shoot, and you can tell them, yeah, okay, I'm not going to shoot at you. But when you find someone with a group of people, it's like an on-site fight straight away. Okay, you're gonna get GTA 6 on console. I don't own a console anymore. No point. No point of owning a console anymore. So yeah, I'll get GTA 6 of course, but definitely won't be getting it on console. I'd rather wait, to be honest. I know some people are like, man, I'll actually buy a console for that game. I'm not really in that category. I'll just play the games I haven't played until it comes out. Avoid all the spoilers in the meantime, and wait till we get the complete edition with DLC or whatever. With all the delays for that game, maybe we'll get it to PC a bit quicker than we expect. You never know. Okay, what the hell, did we just time travel or something? What the hell just happened? We're in some kind of alternative universe or something. This game has gone even more weird now. Super Joker says, I think it's because people are kind of fed up from the market in general and unload their emotions on everyone. Yeah, mate, there is some frustration in the gaming market. Games are too expensive, unoptimized, like with the UE5 stutter situation, at least on the PC.
Where am I?
And maybe there's a lot of copy paste and too many remasters for my liking too, so there are some situations that need to change. Given your significance, your extraction has been ordered. Keep silent or it will be over soon. I'm just gonna say, I'm just not gonna tell him. No one likes to hear bad news, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Keep silent. It will be over soon.
What is this? You giving me acid or something?
You are to join the collective.
The what? What the hell is happening? What did you do?
A choice has been made. Only joining with the rest can give you the possibility of survival.
Cut the crap. I'm not joining anything. I know about the outbreak, about the disease.
What do you know about it? What do you know about the change?
You want to squeeze me for how much I know, huh? Well, then you better get yourself a fucking pen, because damn, I know a lot. I know the truth.
You know the truth, do you? The truth is beyond your comprehension, Edward. The knowledge you have accumulated may be evaluated as useful. Yeah, I kind of like a conspiracy theorist. We're gonna be cool with this dude.
knowledge you have accumulated may be evaluated as useful.
You think? I know what happened in the steelworks. You guys fucked up pretty bad, didn't you? It's all your fault!
What you are saying cannot be true.
Everything started to go to hell right after you showed up there.
Elaborate.
For years, no one believed me that the likes of you exist. They thought I was a schizoid freak of specially order. That fool came to me. It only confirmed I'm not crazy. And now, there you go. The curtain's up.
This Arthur. Who is he? Why did he come to you?
Because for an ordinary steelworks worker, Arthur Benica saw his goddamn share of weird.
What did he see?
What's happening?
The ascendance. It is about to commence.
I'm scared.
Something is wrong.
Damn, we just killed that dude. Christensen4602 says Prince of Persia remake was announced today. That is coming in March. Trailer will be released at the Game Awards in December. Okay. I enjoyed the first Prince of Persia when it came out. But with the situation with Ubisoft being possibly acquired, and who knows what's going on. Draco says, unless if she has one eye in her mouth. Oh, bro, what the hell you got going on with that comment? Leave me out. Okay, Wires and Spins. If I could know the cold, would I find myself longing for warmth? Or am I longing more hollow, more electric? If I had spines, would I fear the touch? Or is my fear already embedded, written into circuits that hum warnings? Do not grow too near. If I stow emotion, will I grow closer to understanding its essence? Interesting. Bit strange. Are we back here? Yeah, YouTube cut it the first message, yeah. Let's try and keep it PG here. That's why I rarely curse. I only curse if it's necessary, but understand, not everyone can show restraint in certain situations. Alright, let's save the game. I'm gonna go for a coffee and get some breakfast, guys. I may live stream a little later in the day, maybe I don't know, 4 PM or something, UK time. Because that's when there's no sport, the boxing hasn't started, and probably won't be doing anything. But I'm just gonna make a quick save, come back later probably. But yeah, this game is interesting. It's got even more interesting now. There's still stuff I don't understand. But looking forward to learning. Yeah, but if you're new, consider subscribing, and if not, just hit the thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Mighty Martin, a little bit too early, but I just felt in the mood to play, so sorry about that. Unusual time, especially for viewers in my time zone. Well, thanks for tuning in anyway. I'll see you guys in the next video.